Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Now, this is Wrath of the Absolute God Fusion Zamasu, and his EZA drops in about 9 hours from the time of this recording. It is currently April 28th. Now, what they started doing with the Realm of Gods team specifically is it was becoming so large and so vast, and you have a lot of different units on that team, that they started to break it up into super and extreme teams, essentially. So they started to do that with the introduction of the AGL Zamasu back, last year during Golden Week. So this guy is just a really great addition to that team. Honestly, any team, but specifically I really like him on Realm of Gods, and let's go over why. So, his release date, obviously, like I said, April 29th. It's going to be about 3 a.m. my time, is usually how that goes. So, his leader skill, super attack, and passive were all, pretty basic, back in the day when he came out. When did he come? He came out in 2018? 2017 on the global side. Wowee, okay. So, let's go over his new leader skill, super attack, and passive skill. So his leader skill is Extreme Class, Key 3, and 100% to stats. So obviously solid, It's not anything spectacular for Battlefield, but that's good, right? I mean, that's at least usable. I think preferably like Extreme Tech, you would want, Tech Golden Frieza or, Tech LR Broly. But if you don't have either one of those, then there you go. And obviously a number of other units as well. His super attack is True Test of a God, and that's going to cause immense damage to the enemy and greatly lower defense. And then once you get to SA 14, it is going to raise Extreme Class allies' attack by 30% for 1 turn. So specifically Extreme Class allies. So that is significant, especially, like I said, if you're running him on Realm of Gods or one of his other teams. Okay, his passive skill, super class enemies, attack and defense, minus 20%. Very nice. By the way, just right off the rip, lowering attack, that's always really cool. Attack 140%, and super class allies, attack minus 10%. Now, that's not great, but the thing is he's going to be outputting so much damage that it honestly would maybe be worth it to you to have him on the team, just maybe as a floating option or something like that. But ideally, you're going to want him on a primarily extreme class team. And then, of course, giving extreme class allies 50% defense is huge. It's just such a useful thing to be able to give, particularly a unit like AGL Zamasu. They're going to share damn near the same link set, and you're giving him defense when he really needs it. AGL Zamasu is a unit that benefits greatly from defensive support. So same thing with like Super 17, right? Only having damage reduction is fine for super attacks, but normal attacks you just get, freaking rolled, right? So very nice that he's providing that defensive support. So his links: Nightmare, Godly Power, Fear and Faith, Fused Fighter, Big Bad Bosses, Dismal Future, and Fierce Battle. I love that he's got Big Bad Bosses. Obviously, like I said, he's going to share almost all of those links with AGL Zamasu, particularly when AGL Zamasu transforms and then you do his active skill. They do share the exact same link set. So very cool. I really like that. Categories: Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Last Resort, and Explosion of Anger. Really no problems there. I feel like probably these Zamasu units should probably be on Target Goku, but it really would just add a whole new layer, right, to that category. I hope that in the future they do add him to Target Goku. Let's go check out his... You can farm his super attack, by the way, but his final EZA stats are 18,168 attack, 16,873 HP, and then 10,003 to the defense. So this guy is very strong. He's going to be, with regularity, he's going to be hitting like in the 2 million, 2.5 million range at the rainbow level. Those attack stat is so high, and then he gets attack 140. So that's huge. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to his actual Extreme Z battle so you guys can know how to take him down. So I will be right back. So here we are in his event. So as you can probably tell, you know, a super tech team is probably going to be the way to go here, but he is actually weak to worthy rivals. So as we go here, additional damage reduction of 51% against AGL, and then he gets it against AGL and STR. And after stage 9, you can no longer essentially use Devilman, which is honestly the dumbest thing ever. Considering it's a 1% chance, I don't really see a problem with it, of him getting his, you know, automatic kill shot. And then, okay, additional damage reduction against, now he's got it against TEQ as well. After level 12, it looks like. And then after level 19, he's getting it against Extreme and all of those typings. Looks like you're going to be able to use Fizz, which is significant because Piccolo is the primary leader of the Worthy Rivals category. There aren't a ton of units on the Worthy Rivals category. Honestly, Worthy Rivals is essentially the Vegeta category with like some Piccolos, but you can only use one Piccolo on it. A unit that you could use for sure, not going to be like the best choice because he will get damage reduction, but you could at least run the category, is that TEQ Blue Vegeta, right? The one that leads the Worthy Rivals category. He's a sub-leader for it. That would obviously be a really, really good choice. So the usual things apply. You can't use Dragon Stones in case you die. It costs 0 stamina unless you're redoing it. For whatever reason. And then you can't use SSR characters, unfortunately. It's so stupid. I don't... Whatever. But yeah, make sure you use Worthy Rivals to take on this event. And actually, what I think we'll do, I'm going to go ahead and hop in-game, and I'm going to show you guys probably what I would say, you know, would be close to an ideal team, or at least my ideal team. Okay, so this is going to be, you know, close to an optimal team. I mean, honestly, like I said, the category is just itself is extremely limited. All of these units, except for him, they're going to have, you know, quote, type advantage, right? Because he's not going to get damage reduction against Fizz types. So you can bring any Fizz type in there. This is SS3 Xeno Vegeta. By no means, you know, are any of these, like, quote, must runs. I would say, you know, maybe MVP 17. I really like the idea of having him on this team, just providing defense, giving key to everyone. I really like having him aboard, right? So, but let's just kind of see, like, we can change it. Like, there's not a ton to choose from. I guess you could run support Beerus, but again, he's not going to have type advantage. But the other units you can use, I guess, Vegeta? There's Super Vegeta, and then this is Super Saiyan Vegeta, correct? Yeah. So that would probably be maybe a better choice here. Anyway, guys, there's really, like I said, there's not a ton to choose from. It's mostly just a bunch of Vegetas. This is the sub-leader I was talking about earlier, the Worthy Rivals category leader. So you can go ahead and run him. He's going to be strong enough defensively to where he can handle whatever, you know, Zamasu's dishing out. He stacks his attack and defense, and he's an orb changer. Wouldn't be a bad choice. You also could easily run a super int team and just include this guy and this guy on your team. I think that would also be a way to go as well. Oh, look at that. LR Piccolo. You guys, he'll finally have a spot to be run, right? You can run LR Piccolo if you want, if you want, for whatever reason you want to. Int Beerus isn't going to, you know, do much for you. Yeah, 120%. I guess he'll hit hard. That's fine. But anyway, guys, there's really not much to it. This should be an easy one. Just, you know, everyone, go ahead and set your friend supporter to Piccolo if you have him. I think that would be the way to go here. You know, it's very, very helpful when you can find Piccolos, especially if you don't have one of your own, right? But slap a like if you enjoyed this, and if you found it informative, and then consider subscribing if you are new. I'm bringing you guys content every single day, and I love you guys. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Later.